Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Paula and today we're going to talk about Louis Vuitton bags that are still currently worth the price. I challenged myself to go on Louis Vuitton's website to check what is actually out there, what type of bags, what type of price points, because I feel like I have made up my mind when it comes to that brand, and I kind of felt like I needed to challenge myself a bit to actually update my knowledge regarding the items that are currently sold, the prices and such. So if there's still a need for me to be so, I'm not gonna say negative towards the brand, but kind of suspicious in a way. And actually, to my own surprise, I did find quite a few or quite many, depending on your viewpoints, of different style and sized and materialed bags that I feel that are actually worth it. And it's kind of funny. I feel like I need to twist my own brain to the year 2023, and with the current stock prices and whatever is out there, because I'm living in the past. I live in the era where Louis Vuitton Alma BB costs less than 900 euros and such. Those times are past, and if I kind of live in that mindset of none of these are worth it because it was possible to get them like 5 years ago with lesser price point, well, that's not really a long road for me to go on, because that means everything has gone up in price. So everything is kind of like not worth it from any brand. And that's kind of hypocritical, because I have bought new bags from other brands, luxury brands myself, feeling that they are good priced and such. So I need to step up a bit with Louis Vuitton as well and update my current image of what's going on. If you know me, if you know my channel, if you know my style, I'm very much into practical, usable bags. So that was also what I was looking for on their website. So none of these I don't know, mini pochettes with a chain. To be honest, I probably wouldn't have even chosen that to be like a bag that's worth it. But the bags that I have chosen need to fit the essentials. And then I'm looking at the price and kind of wearability of them. I'm a very boring, neutral person in my style. So that means that my picks might also be quite boring and just wearable. So if your style is different, then I'm sorry, but these are my picks. And hopefully there is so many other bags. I mean, there was almost 500 different bags on their website. So there must be something for everyone. These have been picked with my own style and thoughts of what could be worth it and what not. I think we're gonna start from the smaller sized bags and go up on the scale. And the first one, which probably not everyone would consider to even be a handbag, but I do, is the Pochette Felicie, which is probably the wallet on chain of Louis Vuitton, the classic wallet on chain of Louis Vuitton. Currently, it's retailing for 1,150 euros. I have personally owned a monogram Pochette Felicie some years ago. How many years ago? 4 years ago, I think. And when I bought it, the price was, I think, less than 800 euros, maybe 795 or something. And yes, prices have gone up, but still, if I'm now comparing this to other brands' wallet on chains that they offer, the price is actually pretty decent. I'm gonna put it up there. The best part of the Pochette Felicie is that the sides do not turn inwards. So it is actually the whole size that you get from the external point of view. And it does come with the two separate pouches. I think it still does. So you kind of get some extra with that money. So definitely. And if you would go for a leather Felicie, I think it is more like 100 euros more or something, which is still, I think, a really good price point. So This is the first one. When I was looking on the website, I came across this bag called Wallet on Chain Lily, which I had never seen before. And first I thought that, hey, this looks quite big, etc. I was checking the measurements, and then I was looking at the pictures, and I was like, no, this is actually like taking a lot of capacity from inside, because in this one the sides actually do fold inwards. So I quickly kind of forgot about this, because this is 200 euros more than the Pochette Felicie, and I don't think this is kind of worth the price. But there's always a but. There is also this Ivy wallet on chain bag. I think Louis Vuitton has kind of brought up more of these like alternatives. This is 300 euros more in the monogram compared to the Pochette Felicie. This comes with 2 straps, and the size is bigger than the Pochette Felicie. When you see the picture of this like open, you can see that the sides do not fold inward, so probably the capacity on this one is a bit better than the Pochette Felicie. So I mean, I think it's borderline if it's like 300 euros worth being bigger and having another strap. But I still kind of feel that the price is actually quite good. Still like thinking of other brands and their wallet on change. And I have to be honest here, I'm not thinking about the Chanel walk, because that's just like on its own level at the moment. It's crazy what has happened to the price on those ones. But for instance, I own the Celine Triumph wallet on chain. Currently it's retailing for 1,650 euros. It is full leather, sure, but that is like a hefty price already for a walk. So I think like comparing these two, they are canvas, but still to, for instance, that one, it's I think these are really well priced, and especially like the Pochette Felicie. But if you are looking for a bit more variation and a bigger size, then this might be it. Now, these type of like shoulder bags have been in like on trend, I think, for a few years already, but it seems like they might not be going away just yet. And Louis Vuitton has this Mini Moon bag, which is currently retailing for 1,400 euros. This is full leather, and you can adjust the shoulder strap length. So I haven't measured on myself, but I would assume that you can fit this over your shoulder, which is why this would be such a good bargain. I think this is beautiful. It has the like giant LV embossed on the leather, still like very classic. I don't think this would go out of style unless you would be bothered about the like massive sized LV on it. Otherwise, I think it is a classic bag, with a 1,400 being a full leather one as well. I mean, for sure, I do feel like this is actually worth it. Now we are moving from the like more mini sized bags to a bigger, like more daily handbags that, I don't know, are very, very practical, like handbag sized bags. And a bag that I feel has been in a very decent price level for many years now is the Cosette bag. They currently have it in the Damier Ebene and Damier Azur, I believe. I think the price on this one, it has gone up, sure, but the change has not been so drastic as it has with some other bags. And probably that is a sign for you that this is not the most popular one or the most hyped one, so they haven't like pumped up the price. But this is a very classic shaped bag. It comes with a crossbody strap, it has a top handle, it fits decent amount of stuff, I feel like, and it's really a good price point for today. I mean, that's just how I feel. One of the Louis Vuitton classics, the Alma bag in the BB size, I chose the Epi leather one because those are like indestructible. The canvas at least has been indestructible before. I'm not sure what the quality is currently, but the Epi leather is such a great leather. It's just like, it's so easy to maintain. This is 1,600 euros. And I have owned an Alma BB in the monogram like way back, many years ago. I don't have it anymore. It's just the monogram. I kind of wasn't feeling it, and the bottom was full of cheddar, and I don't know. I sold it, but it fit so much considering what the size is, and it's very versatile because you can remove the strap, you have top handles, you can wear it crossbody, especially in the epi leather. It's very understated, depending of course if you want to show the brand or not, but I feel like this is still very well priced, even though the price has gone up a lot. So I mean, I would still feel like that the Alma BB is a good purchase even with this current price point. We have now approached the last bag, which I feel is still currently worth the price at Louis Vuitton, and it is the Boosie bag. This is just like amazing. It is very roomy, and you can have some variations with the strap with this one. It has a flap bag and very halfly minimal logoing, well, halfly a lot because it has a massive LV on it, but it is like tone matching, so I don't think it is like super out there. And currently this is retailing for 1,900 euros, and you probably have managed to tell that I chose only bags that are less than 2,000 euros, and kind of trying to reflect on the other bags on the market from different brands, to kind of compare of like what you would get with certain amount of money, and then thinking if these are worth it or not. Of course, like I think Louis Vuitton is a very popular brand compared to some other luxury brands, and with Louis Vuitton the resale value might be better. At least previously the canvas bags tend to keep the value quite well-ish. But then with the leather ones, because they are at the higher price point, the kind of reselling market might not be as good, in a way that it is easy to find pre-owned Louis Vuitton leather bags with a good price point. But if you would still kind of want to look at them new from the store and have some like very classic shaped bags, I think the Boosie bag is, but all of these that we have been talking about in this video are definitely still priced well, and personally I could see them being very wearable. And some of them, these what I've just talked about, come in different colors, so if you are not as boring as I am, it is possible to like have a bit of like pop on you with still having a practical bag. Those were the bags I wanted to talk with you about, but I want to lift an interesting phenomenon that I noticed when I was looking at the Louis Vuitton website. So it is very clear that the Speedy bags, among other bags, but the Speedy bags have gone up in price. But the thing that was most interesting to me, and kind of a new feature, is that Speedy 25 bandolier and Speedy 30 bandolier in the monogram canvas are less expensive than the Speedy 20 bandolier in monogram canvas. This was a really, I wasn't expecting that there are bigger sizes with the same functionalities that cost less money as the small one. And we have been living an era of miniature bags for sure. I feel that's a tad stupid. I mean, you really must want to have a tiny bag if you are willing to pay more for that bag than you would from like a size up or so, because those still have more material than the Speedy 20. I don't know, have you noticed this thing? Other thing that I also noticed is that almost all of them, if not all, that we just talked in this video about were in stock. So it was easy to order, easy to buy, they are available. A few years back, when I was still like actively interested in Louis Vuitton and kept like a bigger eye on their website of specific items, they were almost always sold out. And now majority of the items are in stock, so it's easy to order online. So something has happened. Either the price rises have impacted like the mass consumption in a way that people just don't purchase those items anymore, which is probably what Louis Vuitton wanted in the first place. Because of course, like, they want to be more exclusive and such. Or then they have started making more items because they got, I don't know, got tired missing out on consumers' money, because when Louis Vuitton didn't have them in stock, people would go to the pre-owned market and pay premium. So it would just be a stupid business move from Louis Vuitton not to amp up their own stock and just kind of get the consumer money from there. But yeah, just a few thoughts of me visiting Louis Vuitton's websites. First time in a while, actually, like looking what is out there. What are your thoughts on Louis Vuitton? Are you still shopping there? I think there has been a bit more division on people really enjoying their items, and then people talking more and more about quality issues and price raises and such and such. But if I'm like completely honest, there is still some very like good priced bags. I'm not saying anything about the quality, but items that is easy to wear, easy to incorporate to everyday styles, that have been produced for a long time. So maybe they could still have some good quality in them. Who knows? Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this kind of a review of what's out there and what is still kind of in good price level. See you in my next video. Bye.